What up, YouTube? This your boy Download back with another reply. This one is the Big Sean, Detroit. And you know what? I'm rather disappointed at this shit, man. Now, Big Sean, as I've said multiple times in the past, is a commercial-styled rapper. One thing I did like about this mixtape is the fact that he's trying to shed that and actually try to put out some substance, but yet he didn't do it that good this time. Like, off this entire mixtape, I gotta say there's only 2 songs that I really feel like they were worth a download. And that's that 100 with Kendrick Lamar and Royce da 5'9", and that song Once Bitten and Twice Shy. Besides that, a bunch of songs that are just Now, there are some things about this mixtape that I did like the stories, in which they got Snoop lying, Young Jeezy and Common talking about their experiences in Detroit, in which I find that kind of amusing too, because 2 out of the 3 ended up in the strip club. And surprisingly, it was Snoop Dogg's who wasn't in the damn strip club. Also, another thing that I felt was done well on this mixtape is the promotion, man. I mean, with the countdown that they had and the fact that they combined it with World Star Hip Hop, you could instantly see that that shit worked. Like, I tried to catch that shit as soon as it dropped, so I can avoid the fucking crowds and shit, but yet as soon as it dropped, the download button was already fucked. Tried to stream it and the stream was going up and down, slow, cutting off, all that shit, because so many people came to get it at one time. Which is very reminiscent of when Wiz Khalifa shut down all of Dat Piff. That is really how you increase your numbers for that immediate drop date, which is what you're supposed to do. Now, I want to talk about the outro too, man. The outro, they combined 2 songs and didn't give any information about neither one of them. And that is fucked up, because the first one had Wale on it, the second one had Wiz Khalifa on it. These are 2 huge features that had to cost you some fucking money to get. If you're gonna pay that money to get them, you need to put their names on that shit so people know that they are on it. And also, I hate it when they just combine 2 songs like that, man, because what if I like the second one and hate the first one? Am I actually going to sit down and listen to a song that I hate so I can get to the song that I want to hear? Or am I actually going to fast forward past the song that I hate to get to the song I like to hear? No, I'm just going to delete that shit altogether. Overall, I did download it, and I'm going to keep just those 2 songs that I like. But I'm hoping one day Big Sean is going to step it up, because he got the skills to be much better. But anyway, on to today's article. And today's article is about group solo albums. The industry reserves slots for group acts, and oftentimes there are not a lot of good groups out there for them to select, so they go ahead and create a fucking group. They'll take a bunch of solo rappers, tell them to make a project together, and they'll give them their slot and put them into the game. Now, if you are a starving solo artist, you're gonna take that shit every fucking time. But you gotta understand that the best always are working on their solo career while they're dealing with these groups. See, you cannot control how these groups are going to play out, because it's a bunch of people with no power, no leaders, trying to decide which way to go. While your solo career, that's all what you decided to be. So whenever the group is done recording their project, or whenever the group is bullshitting, then you need to be working on your shit.